Are you one of the many Americans that are self-conscious from a scar you had from trauma from childhood, a prior surgery? Well, different people scar differently. And what we're finding is it's the body's ability to produce nitric oxide, to mobilize an immune response, to mobilize stem cells that can lead to an adequate repair of that tissue. If you have poor circulation, poor mobilization of stem cells, then you're going to get a really nasty scar formation. And through our topical nitric oxide, we've been able to show that we can mobilize stem cells, we can improve collagen deposition, we can lead to scar remediation, even scars that are 10, 15, 20 years old, because we're basically enhancing the body's ability to repair itself, mobilize stem cells, and basically remodel the cells, slough off old cells, and put on new cells that work properly. We're coming upon the summer months here in Texas, the hottest time of the year. You know, exposure, brief periods of exposure to sunlight is extremely beneficial. Obviously, prolonged exposure to sunlight causes skin damage, causes sunburn, and then we have to repair that damage. Nitric oxide and having sufficient nitric oxide actually improves blood flow, mobilization of stem cells, and repairs the damage that can be done by sunlight. But there's certain wavelengths of light that are extremely beneficial in terms of releasing nitric oxide. So UV radiation can actually release nitric oxide bound to cysteine thiols and make it vasoactive. Certain wavelengths in the infrared frequency and spectrum can release nitric oxide bound to metals. So that's one of the benefits of really the mechanism of blood pressure lowering effects of sunlight. So if we have sufficient nitric oxide, we can release more from brief exposure to sunlight. If we don't have nitric oxide, we're more prone to skin damage and being unable to repair the damage from the sun. Have you noticed the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles as you get older? Well, the skin loses hydration, the skin loses collagen, and this is now due to the loss of nitric oxide production. So the skin is an organ just like the brain, the heart, and we need adequate oxygen, we need adequate circulation, nutrient delivery. So when we lose the ability to produce nitric oxide, we lose the regulation of blood flow to the skin. And what we found is that if we can improve the body's ability to make nitric oxide, we improve collagen deposition, we improve hydration. When you do that, fine lines and wrinkles disappear, we improve the tone, texture, and clarity of the skin. If you're concerned about your fine lines and wrinkles, be concerned about your nitric oxide production.